Okay, everyone. Um, of course, um, I stream anywhere from 4:30 to 5:30 in the morning to about 6. So I usually stream an hour or a half an hour early a.m. EST. That's Eastern Standard Time in the United States. So I'm East Coast on the U.S. But I've managed to get my internet back up. Um, Of course, the first stream, the only thing that came out correctly was the audio. Um, it was skipping around everywhere and everything else. So, because I was dropping so many frames, 75, 80 frames, um, because of poor internet. Even now, I see a couple frames dropping uh, because of the storm. I'm in a storm, so I did manage to get the proper internet back up because I was using the other internet here. I told you I keep a secondary backup internet for emergencies for me, but mainly my uncle uses it to watch, stream, his TV or whatever. Because we don't have any wiring or cable coming here in this rural area. It can be done, but we just decide not to do it or whatever. So with that being said, I will stream for a couple minutes so people can see some regular play, which they were unable to see earlier simply because the internet connection and of course a little bit of standard server side lag, but that's a feature, especially if you use certain weapons or you go into a highly congested area and the server has to calculate all that at once. You do get a little bit of lag, but it's even worse when you don't have proper connection. So I mean, I don't like streaming during other people's times, cutting them off, um, because I like supporting them. And the other thing is too, I need entertainment as well. So being as though the last stream was kind of a bust, um, I don't want to disappoint anybody that comes to see my videos or my channel live stream as far as entertainment value. So even though I will be dropping, this connection is higher speed and will be appropriately better here in a minute. So I don't want to stream for long. I just want to get a little bit of gameplay in um, without having my because of lag and things of that nature, because I really think I want to invest in this Ravana build with Eddie Noel. Now right now I've got this at level 7 with the +5 old school paint. I haven't been fortunate enough to collect any other paint, but I was fortunate enough to get this +5 old school paint early this morning right before I started streaming. But what I really want to do is get up in here and level things that I really want done. So my limited edition Harpy will be up next. My retro, I just got done putting an extra 2 levels on that. My Freedom Skyros, I already have, my Orochi. I'm not really going to level it past that. But my Cruel Orochi, my regular Fafnir's already got 7 levels. I'm not going to put nothing else on it. My Eldritch Ares, and to replace that Ravana I was talking about, the Ivory Ravana. The Techno Scorpion. Now I put 5 levels on the Cerberus, but I really want that Stellar. But it's so rare And so they put that, they had a unicorn of a deal out. Everybody was calling it this morning, and I end up splurging and getting that because I even put 4 levels on my ski ropes before I won the Freedom, the limited edition. So I really want a limited edition Hellburner, man, because I love those things. And another one that I need to put the levels on is the Corrupted Fafnir, because I love the limited editions, and besides what you get with it, the aesthetics of them, um, and everything else. So too bad I didn't get the Reverb Bolt, because I don't do the test server at all. And one of my favorite of all the old school bots is the Leo. I wish they would introduce a limited edition of this, but the best you can do is get the +5 Hunter paint for it, and it can only be purchased. You cannot win this, nothing. But considering the price that they're putting on it, that's still not bad, $750, because a lot of paints are 10,000 for limited edition paints and things of that nature. Thanks for showing up, DMID. I appreciate it. Duck, I thank you for showing up, because I'm going to tell you what, Duck, I happened to sell like 15 dozen eggs the other day, so I happen to have a couple dollars on me, and so I'm going to show you what I did do. I did take the Arachnid Invader deal, because this is a unicorn. It's so hard. People that run all spider hangers have a hard time getting this particular invader. So I got it. And guys are like, oh, maybe I don't want to buy 2 deals. I don't want to buy the regular one just to get standard, the special pilot for here, for the invader with the increased suppression effect. But this thing was so cheap, man, that I haven't been to go put money into my farm account or anything like that, because I've been laid up a little sick the past 2 days. And so I had the money on me, so I went and got it, the limited edition Arachnid Invader, and it still does 75% suppression, which is still good, and you get 33% damage reduction to you, so you get 50 defense points while your ability is in use. And so I just had these laying around not being leveled at all, so I slapped them on, and I slapped the Raphael Petit on, and I did that with everything on this hanger I've been leveling all morning. So I had the Bulwark, the Inquisitor, the Seraph I just won the other day, and the Dread Shell. Even though I've got a level 6 shell, I still went, and I want to level up one of my limited edition ones, so I started doing these just now. So you see the Blaze is upgrading now. So I think people, thanks for showing up, Fletch, should take advantage of that deal. And you know what? I live in the country now, but I ain't no country bunking, man. That's what I had to tell dudes when I moved up north from Florida. Everybody talks with that southern country like twang. Anybody that's native to Florida talks like that. They talk like other southerners. But both my parents are from up north, so when I went up north, I moved to the big city down south to a small town. And, I just had to beat a lot of people up. Every time they called me a country bunkin', man. Don't talk country enough for them. So I do not have Arnav Poe. And I want to see what the shotgun pilot Eddie Noel can do on this thing. So maybe I should have went, hold on. To be sure that I can use it, I'm going to go into a beacon match. So I'm going to do beacon rush, because I would hate to get something like TDM on one of the open range maps. And now I have a hard time using my underlevel Ravana. So, you know I can't see all the chat, Duck. Okay, now it's better. I will check the offer section again as soon as I get done. So I want to shoot straight for the center beacon. And nobody, and see, now I can't even do that. I want to shoot to the center beacon to test this, but now I have to go this way because nobody's doing it. Which I think is a shame, because a lot of people think about damage and they don't think about that damage comes secondary. You gotta get the beacons, man. I mean, Duck said it the other day 50 million times. And it's pretty clear that we're facing a squad. And this is the reason why these guys needed to head for the beacon first. Simply because we are facing a squad. So we needed to be at a beacon before them. So not too bad. Facing a more than likely linked and higher level. He's running MK3 stuff. So I don't think I did too bad at all. And the reason why you ask why I dropped my tank on the back beacon, because I didn't expect anybody to help me. It's just that simple. Running against a squad and everybody's worried about the center, concentrating on the center, and this and that and the third. I need to be able to hold it down solo. So we don't need two tanks going there. We know a support healer came back from there. But being as though we are down beacons, once again, what I will do is try to help this cap get turned faster. But my intention is to either defend the A cap as soon as we get this, or head back to their home cap. So more linked MK3 Kudjul Kepris and Bendy bot shoot cover shooters. But that's the recipe. See, he's doing exactly what I wanted to do. But that is the recipe for the champ leagues right now. Let's all be honest. Nope. He's gonna have to try to shoot straight up to get me. So I see where that's going, but that's why I like the hover, because I can still back out and still, you know, cover fire. And things of that nature. I'm just dropping my Titan over here and get my points in while I can, because I see it's pretty clear. We're not gonna win this unless people start thinking about holding our couple caps against these squads that are clearly running lots and lots of MK3 stuff. So maybe I can go in and give this guy a hand. Nope. But I do want to go get our cap. Now he's going to have to sit there a while to get that cap. And unless somebody drops in over here, I might be able to free this cap up before he caps. Because of course he got there first. And of course somebody drops in. But still, at least I turn it neutral. I think about the caps before I drop and stuff. I don't just, you know, click, click, click. More cudgel mace. The same stuff. Like I said, I'll be running into the same setups repeatedly. Because some of those guys do multiples of the same stuff in their hangars. And see how I made that luchador change his direction? Now that gives our Titan more time to fire on him. And being underleveled, playing against MK3 guys in a squad, you have to change what they do. You have to make them play your game. Oh, it's looking like 1 frame per second. No, at least it's better. The last thing, my last one, it was real horrible. So Right. I agree with Duck on that one. And thanks for showing up again, Abandon, because Abandon could tell you how the first one was real horrible using my other internet. So, of course, I dropped my Titan in early. Um, I don't like dropping Titans in early, but I dropped it in early because I knew I had to get my honor points because this match was going to be over like so fast. Not just based upon the squadding gearing alone. We do have guys from good clans like RT and Dead, but those guys, when they're not running with their squads, they're not thinking about objectives. They're thinking about their solo play damage is what's going on. So they don't have their squad mates to cover or anything of that most of us do. Hey, thanks for showing up, Deke, man. You're not one of my normal guys who I run in a group with, except for my evening group of guys that you hang with. These are my daytime morning guys, and I'm only streaming again at this hour, Deke, because I don't want to step on anybody's feet for that small amount of play because my first stream was real hard. And granted, though I came in sixth, I didn't do bad overall considering we had a full well, 5-man MK3 squad, and of course everyone knows I'm MK1, not even fully maxed MK1. Doing my thing, trying to outplay guys, and of course I told you the RT guy was gonna do all right. I'm surprised that the Dead guy did so low, but of course. People's clan play is not indicative of their solo play. So this special offer popped up for $9.99. Duck wanted me to look at these right quick to see what deals I get because some deals they do customize to you or to your region. What do I think of this deal for $10? I think it's not bad. But you know, would I buy the deal? Of course not, because you know, I don't, I don't kick out like that. So we're gonna see what's in my deals, and then I'm gonna shut the stream down. So of course the 99 deal popped up. They're still running that $10 deal for the Elders Kepri, which I said you make out better with the $30 deal, because it's gonna cost you more than 20 just to MK2 this, but you're getting MK2 with all these other MK2 weapons. Whether you already have other weapons to run, it's cool to have some limited edition MK2 weapons sitting around. So the better deal, you know, if I'm talking about, you know, people who have the money to do it, this is the better deal. But for people who don't, and you just don't have a Kepri at all, it's better to buy the $10 limited edition Kepri than to see the same so-called sell up for the regular edition. And of course, they have a plethora of coins for the event, which I'm not seeing nothing amazing on any of them, though not even that one. Also, they're selling subscriptions. So of course you see this is how they get you when they post them together like this, or sometimes they'll spread a third one out somewhere else that's even better. I'm not sure what the normal price is of a sub because I don't sub, but a 5-day sub is $2, and then a 15-day sub is $5. So of course anyone buying that deal makes out better with the 15-day sub for $5. You save $1. 20,000. It depends on how much you depend upon these for your play. But $7 for this one, and you're getting double your power cells though. Really, it's not really about the keys. Really, what you're getting here, you're buying silver altogether. Because unless you're looking for the limited edition stuff or looking for stuff in the super chest, the amount of keys you get in either does not matter. So it doesn't matter that this is 1,000 down from double. What you're looking at here is all the silver you're going to do when you cash in most of the stuff that comes from that keys, plus the 100 million, plus your 20,000 power cells. And this doesn't seem to be a bad poor man special. For guys who's looking to hit that couple items that you missed, you need a little bit of gold to rush your stuff, and a little bit of silver to do it. Your one or two items if you already have highly upgraded stuff. But there are better sales that come through just for silver alone. But this is just like the platinum throwing it in, because we all know how expensive platinum is. I was looking at this sale, but it's not as good as other ones I have seen in recent times, up to 40,000 for say a few bucks more. So this is not the best sale. You know, like I said, if you're desperate or whatever, of course we all know the standard prices that they have for these are incredibly high. So you're always going to make out with the sales. And as far as buying keys, because keys don't give no guarantee, 12,000 keys is a lot of keys. Only way you would really buy something like this is if you are looking to hit the super chest during the upgrade event, so you're stacking your keys up. Because you can get key deals better than this as well. Same thing here. Of course, now this isn't the only sale that I've seen the added boosters. Because if they couldn't get you yesterday, there were booster sales, and people weren't snatching them up like that. What they're doing is to say, oh, you're getting this with that and that and that too, so they'll sell boosters that way, and people will start buying other stuff that they don't need, trying to get the boosters that they need as well. So what was the other deal? The other deal was for like $11, but you got 100 mil plus everything else. So if that's for $8, all right, and we're talking about upgrading your stuff. That's for $8, and even the $7 deal looks better than the $8 deal, and the $12 deal looks better than the $8, because you're paying $8 just for this, and you know, for a couple dollars more, you know, you get other stuff. So this is what's going on my side of the server, man. I'd like to thank you all for coming out for the couple minutes that I stream. I usually only stream 30-45 minutes to an hour and some change. The other deals from this morning did not change. Like I said, you got guys that will come out to get the best deals of the day, because they'll shop around. They'll check in days that they're not even playing just to find the best deal, so that when they do play, they play their best. The best deal of the day goes to the Crimson Hawk with the MK2 Hawk with the MK2 incinerators, and the second best deal of the day goes to the Warrior Typhoon, once again another limited edition, for $7 at MK2. And then the third deal of the day, well, this will be the fourth deal if you're buying just for chips, for $6, the Nebula with 4 tier 4 drone mods. That would be number 4, and number 3 deal of the day. And mind you all, this is just my judging, would be the Eldritch Capri with the MK2 Cremolas, and the limited edition bot MK2 and MK2 things. And even better than the regular Eldritch Capri deal at $9.99, I still say that the limited edition Invader, the Arachnid Invader, at $7, it was $6 or $7, still came in at a better deal than the Eldritch Capri, because a good tank is hard to find. The only difference between the Invader and the Fenrir is this: the Fenrir has more firepower, but he's slower getting there. The Invader has more tankiness, but he needs support. He does not have the firepower to sit there and hold it on his own. That's the reason why he has the suppression. So thanks for stopping in, Lone. All my guys. So I'm done. I'm gonna end the stream here, but I appreciate you guys coming in and giving a like. I thank you guys for supporting my channel. DMID, Duckon, Fletch, Lone Spanker, Abandoned, that weird guy Fletch again. No, Antique. So I was surprised that what's his name didn't come in. The little guy from my first stream. He always shows up for my stream no matter how early in the morning it is. So thank you all. I'll be looking forward to Duckon Quack's stream later on. If you guys need to plug your streams when I'm streaming, that's perfectly fine, because all you guys come out and support me. So Deke has a channel too, guys. So I just want to let you know, y'all check him out. He's usually playing in the evening. Duckon Quack, of course, y'all know he plays in the morning. Y'all know I show up to every stream whether I'm talking or not. And so y'all